Welcome back, friends, to our monthly grocery haul collaboration. This is usually the third Tuesday of every month that we share our grocery hauls with you from different varieties of channels that we have in the playlist. And this one is for August. We took a couple of months off for the summertime, but now we're back at it. So we're going to show you in the playlist down below of all the grocery hauls that everyone's going to be sharing with you. And maybe you'll find some things that you have not seen at your store and you want to go ahead and pick those things up. Also, it is being hosted by two very sweet YouTube friends, Jess at Jessica and Tiffany at Small Town 6. And they both have great content on their channels, so please be sure to go check their channels out along with that playlist I mentioned down below in the description box. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you everything that I picked up from Ramey's. So I have some Smithfield breakfast sausage, and I'm going to keep this in my freezer. This was in their freezer section this time, so I'm going to go ahead and keep that in my freezer until it's ready to use. Some cherubs, the little tomatoes for salads. Some nature own whole grain bread. My bananas, try to get these every week when I can. Also some 7-Up Zero Sugar and the Dr. Pepper Blackberry Zero Sugar. Been picking up the, if you've been with me for a while, I pick these up pretty often. Also some boiling bag white rice. This I like to keep on hand. It's very, quick and easy to do. 10 minutes, you have your rice. Some seasoned croutons for some salads. Also, these are some tangerines. Looking for the cuties, but they didn't have them, so these will do just as well. Some Ambrosia Gold apples. These are my favorite apples, and for some reason Ramey's is the only place I can find them, so I pick these up whenever I see them. They have them every now and then. There's a couple of weeks maybe in between that I can't get them, but they're sweet and crisp with hints of honey. These are really good. If you can ever find them, pick these up. Also, I haven't had these in a while, the strawberry cheesecake yogurts, so I'm going to go ahead and start taking those with me again to work for my lunch. Some blackberry jam Smuckers, and this is one of my favorite ones to have. Some Dijon mustard for a recipe, which I'm going to share in this video because I don't have too many groceries here, so I'm going to go ahead and share a recipe with you, a crock pot recipe. Some honey mustard salad dressing. Also have, these are diced pimentos, some tomato paste, some snacks. So these are the bugles, and they're Tabasco flavored with cheese. These are really good. Last time I believe I showed you the ranch bugles, which are really good as well. These are too. So if you see these, pick those up if you like that type of chip. Some Cheez-Its, the extra big crackers, and then these are the bold Cheez-Its with the grooves in them, so those look good as well. Savory Chex Mix, some cashews. This is the sweet and salty cashew granola bar, and Pop-Tarts, the blueberry ones. Spaghetti. Also have the Italian mushroom spaghetti sauce in the pack. This is the McCormick. My husband likes this one, so I always keep this on hand for a quick meal. And if you have not seen this one, this is the Coffee Mate Kit Kat coffee creamer. This one's really good. I really enjoyed this one. I've been buying this one a lot. I have not seen this one at Walmart, but at the Ramey's I have, and every time I go in I do pick this up, so really a good one to have. Salted butter and unsalted butter, always in my fridge. Some sour cream, salads for lunches, and I did pick up 2 things of chicken breast, so that's one of the things we're going to be making in this video. So I have 2 of those, and we're going to go ahead and freeze the rest. Same here. Some ground beef, and that's about 2 pounds. So I have that on hand. And then I saw this ground beef. It's 93% lean, 7% fat. I've been wanting to try the grass-fed ground beef, but it was always, really expensive. And this was $6.98 a pound, but the other ones that were a pound, just regular ground beef, were about $8 a pound. So this was actually cheaper. So I went ahead and got it so we can try it and see if we like it. So it's supposed to be healthier for you, so we'll see. And also, I'm going to show you a couple of free things that I did pick up from Ramey's. And these are the few things that I did get from Ramey's that were free, because if you have their reward card, you can get free things. So I usually save mine for items like this. You can use it sometimes for, they'll have like certain food items that you can use your points for and get it free, but I choose not to do that. So it's for things like this. Like I said, in the past, I've had many different items like mixers, blenders, food processors, serving dishes and things like that. So a lot of different things that they have during the year, even towels and stuff like that. So, but this is one that I chose, you know, I was glad to see and chose to get a few things. So I did get the 8-inch cast iron press. So this is great for burgers or bacon, things like that. And that one was 10,000 points. So I think I had over 50,000 on my card. Like I said, if I go in every week, twice a week, sometimes it adds up. So your points just add, you know, to your card. Then I got the 11-inch griddle, which is 16,000 points. So that's what this one was. So every now and then, you know, I like to go in there and get some of these items when they have them. And, you know, they're great. I love cast iron. So that's just one of those perks of having a Ramey's grocery store near me. But that is everything that I picked up from Ramey's. And now I'm going to go ahead and share with you a crock pot meal. Originally, I was going to share a chicken crock pot meal, which I did make the day before this, and we didn't like it. So I never share anything. If it turns out where we don't like it, I know it's not worth sharing. So I decided to make this taco pasta in the crock pot. So for this, you need a pound of ground beef, and you also need a can of Rotel with the green chilies, 2 cups of beef broth, and that can should be 2 cups. Also, 1 pack of your favorite taco seasoning, 2 cups of uncooked rotini pasta, and I probably have maybe 1/4 of a cup extra there because I did have the cups pretty full, you know, when I measured it out. And you make sure they're uncooked, and we're going to cook it in the crock pot. But for this, you need, like I said, a pound of ground beef, and you want to cook it ahead of time in a pan and drain off all of the grease, and then put it back into the crock pot and add your taco seasoning, and you can use whatever your favorite is. And then I'm going to add the Rotel, and you want to just make sure to put that in. Don't drain it or anything. Add the beef broth, and then add in the pasta and just stir it up really well. And if you can, try to get it into the liquid, but you will stir this every now and then just to make sure that that pasta is cooking, you know, in that liquid. So I will cover it, and it says you can cook this on low for 2 to 3 hours, but I feel like mine only took maybe 1 hour and 15 minutes. And you do need a cup of cheddar cheese, shredded cheddar cheese, to put on when it's done. Once your pasta's cooked to the way you like it, add on your cheese, and like I said, you add about a cup. You can add more if you want, but just add that on, and you're going to cover this again, stir it in, cover it, and let that cheese just melt into, you know, the rest of the pasta and the meat. And as you can see here, that's what it'll look like. And try not to overcook your pasta before adding the cheese. But this turned out pretty good. It didn't get mushy or anything. And then I just plated it up, and this is what it looks like. Really delicious, a really quick meal. I like the convenience of just putting it in the, crock pot. I didn't really have to worry about it being on the stove and burning, but you can do it on the stove if you want. And like I said, I came home, put it in the crock pot, and had a meal within, an hour and 15 minutes or so. And I only stirred it a few times and just had some broccoli with it. But you can have some, like garlic bread, anything like that. A salad would work great. So, but this was great for me after coming home from work and just getting, something kind of quick on the table. So, really delicious. Definitely want to try. Please don't forget to check Jess and Tiffany's channels out, along with that playlist of my other YouTube friends who are going to be sharing their grocery hauls with you in this collaboration. And if you enjoy grocery hauls, cooking videos, recipes, things like that, that's the type of channel I have. And I would absolutely love to have you become a part of my YouTube family. Just click that subscribe button and the notification bell, and that'll notify you when I post new videos. I hope everyone has a very blessed day and a great week. God bless y'all.